Oh. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 10th annual Columbus Baseball Invitational. I see that we don't have any video. I'm working on that now. We'll get to that in a sec. The game starts it doesn't start for another couple minutes, so I will be working on that, and we'll go over lineups. Just stay tuned. If we don't have any video, then maybe it'll cut on in a second. Let's try this again. Once again, I'm working on the video. For some reason it's not coming on. Let me just check. So, for the time being, we'll just do some radio. I'm going to be playing around with it. Yeah. Yeah, we do not have video, so for some reason, it's not. We're trying to figure out why. Okay. For some reason, there's no video. Oh, there we go. Okay. That's always a relief as a broadcaster, especially the person who sets us up. When it comes on that there's no video, it's kind of nerve-wracking, but we got video, so we're good. Thank you to our viewer, one single viewer who's watching. There'll be more. On the mounds, well, batting for Mizrahi. Mizrahi's batting as they are the away team. On the mound is number 35, Solomon. As the first pitch, was that the first pitch? Or here's the first pitch. Ball high to number 3. Sorry, yeah, number 3, Rosenblum, playing shortstop. The pitch is a strike called. So there's a 1-1 count for Rosenblum. Sorry, it'll take me a few minutes to get these names, but I'll work on it. Solomon with the pitch, swing and a miss. 1-2 count to batting left. Rosenblum. Infield playing a little bit in as he showed bunt there before. Maybe we'll take a whack at it. Here's the pitch, swung on, popped up, left side out of play. One-two count. Here's the pitch from Solomon. Swung on, popped up in the infield. Catcher calling for it, and he cannot make the catch. Cannot make the catch. Catcher number 98, or 99, Noble. It would have been a tough play because, you know, to rip off your catcher's mask and be able to look up and try to make that play, it's not easy. Just slipped right out of his glove. Maybe a little bit of a wet field conditions here as it rained a little bit last night. And we'll do the 1-2 count again. Here's the pitch. Ball inside in the dirt. And it looks, the ump said he swung. The catcher throws it to first, and he cannot make the play. He cannot make the catch to complete the strikeout. So Rosenblum looked like he tried to do a check swing, but he actually did swing, called it a swing, and it went past the catcher. Catcher made a nice throw to first, but the first baseman, number 44, Goldstein, could not make the play. So we got 0 outs. Blau up to bat now, playing second. Solomon looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. 1-0 count for Blau. Solomon looks in, looks back at first. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked a little bit high on outside, but Blau, he's a pretty tall guy. He can, reach out there and whack it. He maybe hit an opposite field single over there, get Rosenblum to third. But, Rosenblum looks like a pretty quick guy. Probably looked to steal. Ball thrown back to first, and the ball is out of play, and he will be advanced to second. The ball went out of play, just for the confusion. Rosenblum went to third, but he will be asked to go back to second base because the ball seemed to go out of play. Umpires are discussing. We've got an umpire meeting. And while they're talking, I'll be right back. Chad! I don't know. All right, so we'll resume play. They're going to ask Rosenblum to go back to second. So Solomon tried to pick him off, but just wasn't able to, the first baseman wasn't able to make the play as second error on this first baseman. Yeah? Official scoresman Dan here with me. He's been with the tournament for 5 years. You'll hear from him in the finals if hopefully maybe one of these two teams are here, or if you are watching. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 2 called. 0-2 count on, or 1-2 count on Blau. We'll see what Rosenblum wants to do. Will he try to steal, or can Blau make contact to try to advance him, to try to get a run on the board? Or a potential run on the board, I'm sorry, with Sokolov coming up to bat next. Here's the pitch, high and inside. 2-2 count. It must be really tough. When you're very tall like that, your strike zone is very big and very, you got a big strike zone, so it makes it a lot easier for these pitchers. So here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. Looked like a little bit of a changeup there, a little bit of off speed. Nice pitch there from Solomon. 1 away it is top of the first. 0-0 ball game, 1 out. Rosenblum on second. Mizrahi versus Valley Torah. Solomon looks into the sign from Noble. Sokolov up to bat. Sokolov pitcher versus pitcher battle here. Swing and a miss. Looked like he got him with the curve. Nice pitch there. Solomon really showing a lot of stuff here early in this game. He's got a lot of pitches in his repertoire. Looks back at second at Rosenblum. Here's the pitch. Swung on and rocked to left center field. And the left fielder cannot make the play. It goes past him. Rosenblum will score easily. Sokolov will go to second. And he is safe with a double. Nice hit. Rocked it to left center field. And the left fielder Apple could not make the play. What a hit. So it's 1-0 Mizrahi. Top of the first, 1 out in the game. We got Sokolov on second. Solomon also bats in the 3-hole for Valley Torah. So we'll see. We'll look back at when we come back to the bottom of the inning. We'll look, and as the pickoff move, he does not make the throw. We'll see what Solomon can do to Sokolov. See if he can match him. Get a little revenge. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Number 21, Steinberg. Steinberg isn't playing in the field today. He's the extra hitter. And I'm joined here with Mr. Goldstein and Jack. No, that's not Jack. That's George. George, he's a friend of mine. He helped me out a lot here when I was here back in 2015 setting up. Hopefully we can get him in for a few innings here. As long as he's not biased. We know, his ball is outside. He's swinging a miss? Swing and a miss for the second out. Second strike out of the game for Solomon. So you let him out of school? You let him out of CBI. It's a holiday. Holiday for the Goldstein family. for sure. What grade are you in now? Here's the pitch. Strike is called. Hey, George, what grade are you in? Freshman. Why aren't you playing? Okay. George Goldstein, brother of Jack and Max. Runner goes to third, and it goes over his head, and he will score easily. Sokoloff, that is. And it is 2-0 Mizrahi. And Solomon is very frustrated with this catcher. He's saying, why throw that? You know, you don't want to have that threat. It's 2-0 Mizrahi. Top of the first. 2 outs. Solomon, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 3. But the damage is done. Here in the top of the first. We go to the bottom for Valley Torah. Kreidenberg, Rosler, and Solomon are up to bat. And Mizrahi really showing power there with the bat. You know, a little bit, you know, some fielding errors there from Valley Torah really aided those runs for Mizrahi. You know, but we saw a very nice hit from Sokoloff. Man, it was a rocket. You know, but with the check swing, strikeout, advance to first on the error from Rosenblum, that really kind of set the tone here for that first inning. Let's see if they can get these runs back. But you know, Mizrahi always a very fundamentally sound team. You know, not only in baseball but also in basketball. Very good basketball team. I got to watch them play a little bit as CTA went to Cleveland to play, the girls and the boys team. Got to play in Cleveland. Man, you know, they played in Detroit, and you know, I wasn't there in Detroit watching them play, but you see them on TV, you're like, okay, you know, they're a decent sized team. You know, they got some height. And you see them in person, you're like, man, what are they feeding these kids? You know, it's crazy. They probably have about all of their whole starting lineup, maybe except for Rosenblum, is over 6 feet tall, which is nuts. But you know, they had a very good basketball season this year. Valley, you know, I'm talking a lot about Mizrahi's basketball team. Valley Torah also, you know, very storied program with Valley Torah, dating back to the Jack Terrell days. Shout out to Jack Terrell if you're watching. You know, also with Ryan Terrell, you got Max Leibowitz, you got the Altit twins, really making a run. And Sarachek, unfortunately, unable to pull it off. They lost in double overtime to Shalhevet in last year's championship. Shalhevet back-to-back champions. Shalhevet is not here in this tournament, but they have been in the past. Very fun team to watch. So Sokoloff on the mound. Now, for the viewers watching, if you want to comment, if this, I'm not sure. I think this is Alan Sokoloff's cousin, maybe. Eitan Sokoloff cousin. I'm not sure. I don't know which even Sokoloff this is. But I know Eitan is the redhead, so I'm pretty sure that's not Eitan. All right, let's do it. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Kreidenberg up to bat. Also, Chad, if I'm messing up any of the names, then you can please correct me on that too. Kreidenberg playing at shortstop today, leading off. Sokoloff looks in for the sign from Goldstein. Here's the pitch. Looks nice curveball. Ball popped up and out of play. Yeah, man, they almost broke our live stream over there. Sokoloff looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Another curveball. Swing and a miss. Sokoloff also showing a lot of stuff here. Solomon was throwing changeups and curves. Sokoloff looks like the curve is working. Look, here's the pitch. Another curveball in the dirt, and goes behind Goldstein, but no runners because he did not swing. So we got a 1-2 count for Kreidenberg. Sokoloff. Here's the pitch. Outside, low and outside. You know, Goldstein, he wears number 24. And now his brother Max also wore 24. So it's nice to see. You know, sometimes with a family, Sokoloff looks in for the sign, and here's the pitch. Ball outside. We got a 2-2 count. Sometimes, if a father of or if a son of a professional basketball player or sports player goes into play in the league, they decide not to play their number because they want to be their own person. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that 3? Sorry. I'm sorry. That was a full count there, and he walked. I'm sorry about that. So Kreidenberg to first. But it's nice to see this, brother connection here. Both Goldsteins were in 24. And I'm sure, Max was a phenomenal catcher. And, I'm sure he passed on a lot of notes to his brother. Taught him a lot. Ball thrown back to first, and he's safe. Sokoloff looks back at first. Here's the pitch. Runner goes, ball high, throw down to second, and he does not make the play as Kreidenberg is safe at second. We got a 1-0 count to Rosler. Thank you to our viewers. Early here in this morning, I'm sure there are some Valley Torah, I didn't take into time, but here's the pitch. Runner goes, strike is called, and he is safe. As the ball, and he's running to home. Throw to home, he is safe. A great heads-up play by Kreidenberg. And it is a 2-1 ball game here in Columbus, Ohio. Bottom of the first, 2-1 ball game. Mizrahi up 2-1. Rosler has a 1-1 count. You have to take into account the time change for Valley Torah. Right now it's approximately 6:45 there in California. So hopefully as the time goes, ball outside 2-1 to Rosler. As the more time goes by, maybe we'll get some more Valley Torah viewers. It is very early in the morning. Mizrahi obviously in the same time zone as in the same state. Here's the pitch. Swing on, grounded, picked up by the catcher. He throws it to first, and that is out number 1. Like I said, it's always tough as a catcher to make those kind of plays. You have your mask on. You can't really see so well, but to be able to, you're expecting to catch the ball, but when you see the ball being hit, you're able to run out there and make the play. Good play there by Goldstein. With 1 out in the inning, we got a 2-1 ball game. Here's the pitch to Solomon. Pitcher versus pitcher, ball outside. 1-0 count to Solomon. Yeah. Here's the pitch. Swung on, popped up, out of play. As a TABC player, almost made the catch out of play. But, yeah, everyone's okay. Very early morning, beautiful day here in Columbus, Ohio. We're approximately close to 70 degrees here. A little bit cloudy, had some rain last night. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled out of play into the other fields, and nobody is hit. We'll keep how many cars are hit. We got some cars here in the parking lot behind us. I'll let you know if it hits a car because that's always exciting, unless it's my car. Here's the pitch from Sokoloff. Ball low in the dirt. That is a 2-2 count for Solomon. For those of you viewers just joining us now, Sokoloff Solomon's the pitcher for Valley Torah, who's batting now. Sokoloff hit a rocket to left center field for a double. Strike 3 is called. That looked inside, but the ump gave him the benefit of the doubt. So, strikeout number 1 with 2 outs in the inning. Thank you to our ball boy. Did you give him his airhead? Pitch inside. But his strike is called to Noble, the catcher. Looks like this ump is calling inside pitches here for strikes, so you got to be careful with that. That's always tough to hit. So I wonder if Sokoloff will take advantage of that now. Ball high. One pitch to Noble. Strike called. Nice pitch there. Nice curve. Locked him up with the curve. Nice. He didn't lock him up. I'm pretty sure when the term lockup means if the ball seems to be going at him and he stops because he thinks the ball's going to hit him and it goes right in for a strike. That's locking him up. He had a pitch outside, but it was called a strike. 1-2 count. To Noble, swung on, grounded to left side, and is foul. We'll do it again. So to recap what happened in this inning, Cronenberg walked, stole second, stole third, and then scored on an error by the third baseman. So we got a 2-1 ball game. Fuchs Mizrahi at bottom of the first. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. 2-2 count. 2-2. Here's the pitch, ball outside. We're sorry for the connection issues. We're streaming on we have two different live streams going right now with the same Wi-Fi, so if it's a little choppy, hopefully the audio is good, so you can still hear. Full count pitch. Swung on, rock to left center field. Left center, and it'll drop right before the left fielder, and he is in for a base hit. Looks to stretch, but does not, and heads back to first for a 2-out single by Noble. Nice hit there. Dropped not right in front. He had some space there. It would have been a very tough play. Even if he would have dove, he probably wouldn't have caught that. Now up to bat is number 22, Bayever. Sokoloff throws back to first, and he's safe. Noble, that is. Bayever is playing second base today here for Valley Torah. Sokoloff looks back at first. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second. It is high, and it is into center field. Noble will advance to third. Center fielder throws it back in, and that will be an error on the catcher as the ball was thrown way too high. As a catcher, you're always paranoid whenever you see someone running to second. You're always like, here's my opportunity. You never see a lot of, people really aren't caught stealing so much in high school. So if you're able to make that play, you're like, hey, I'm going to do something good. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Hit off the mask of the ump, and he seems to be okay. It is a foul ball off the mask. And our ump is okay. 1-1 pitch. 2. Bayever. Strike 3. Sorry, that was a 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 is called, and they do some damage as we go to the top of the second. Fuchs Mizrahi leading Valley Torah 2-1. Now, whenever you have base runners, and I was saying it before as I was broadcasting the Columbus Torah Academy versus Farber, is that when you're in high school, the catchers aren't as strong. So when you're on first, if you get a single or a walk, it's practically a triple, because these catchers have a tough time making these plays. So, if you can get base runners, you'll get guys in scoring position, and, with errors, we've seen maybe a few from we've seen a few from Valley Torah and a few from Mizrahi, and those allowed the runners to score. Luckily for Mizrahi, they're able to, Sokoloff was able to strike out Bayever to, stop the threat of Valley Torah. Solomon back on the mound for Valley Torah. Due up next is Gekovic. No, Gekovic bad last inning. I think Gekovic, yes. Gekovic struck out to end the inning last time. We got Goldstein, we got Wild, and we got Nino coming up to bat. As we talked about Goldstein, I was talking to his dad, you probably heard it on the live stream. This is like a holiday for the Goldstein family. I remember when I was here in 2015 streaming these games, the whole entire Goldstein family, I think there's about 5 or 6 kids, big family, they all come down, they all enjoy their weekends here. It's like a holiday for them, they love baseball, they love Columbus, they love this tournament. So it's, beautiful weather. Had the rain yesterday. We're not supposed to have any rain for the rest of the tournament. So yeah, nice family outing. Here's the pitch from Solomon. to Goldstein. Ball high. And 1-0 count to Goldstein. Here's a pitch from Solomon. Ball low. 2-0 count to Max Goldstein. You know, we had a lot of Mizrahi students here yesterday. It was a Sunday. You know, they were able to make the trip down. So now, you know, they're back in school, so we don't have as much of a crowd today. Swung on, popped up, out of play. And it is in the parking lot, but no cars are hit. Okay. We got a 1-2 count for Goldstein. Solomon looks in for the sign. We got a 2-1 count to Goldstein. Here's the pitch. Ball low in the dirt. 3-1 count. Hitters count here for Goldstein. We'll see what he tries to do, if he tries to attack this next pitch from Solomon. You know, Solomon's pitched a good inning, even though he gave up those 2 runs. They're mainly from the errors. Here's the 3-1 count. Foul back. Full count now. It's the top of the second. Mizrahi up 2-1. No outs in the inning. Jack Goldstein up to bat. I don't know. Have I been saying Max this whole time? Well, you guys know what I meant. Full count from Solomon. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 is called, as the ump has been calling that inside pitch a strike this entire game. So, you know, as Goldstein looks back at the ump in confusion, no words are said, you know, no disrespect to the ump, just a little confused there. Now Wild up to bat. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. That was the 3rd strikeout for Solomon? Yes, 4th strikeout. Yeah, he struck out all 3 of his outs last game, so, last inning, so.
1, 2, 3, 4, that was his 5th strikeout.
Oh, sorry, that's his 5th strikeout, as one of the strikeouts last time was not. It was counted as a strikeout, but the runner, it was a 4-out inning for them. Strike 2 is called on the outside. Wild batting lefty. We got a lefty versus righty pitching battle here. You don't really see a lot of lefties here in this tournament for pitching. We did see Berman have their lefty. I think it was Moed, pitched a very nice game against CTA. Swing and a miss, and strike 3 is called. Sorry, swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. That ball looked a little bit high and outside, but Wild took a hack at it. As you know, you're a little bit timid once you know you got 2 strikes on you. You don't want to strike out looking. You know, you want to try to at least get on base, try to get contact on it. Solomon looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Ball low. Nino up to bat. On deck is Cooper for Mizrahi. That's the 9-hitter. Solomon looks in for the sign. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 count. So this would be Solomon's 7th strikeout if he can successfully strike out Nino. Because he had 4 strikeouts last inning. You know, 4 strikeouts, 4 outs. That'll help Mizrahi. That helped Mizrahi as a swung on, foul back. Way to stay alive there for Nino. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. We got a 2-2 count. Sorry, I must have missed the last pitch. 2-2 count for Nino. Swung on, fouled to the right side. So, we got a 2-2 count. Nino once again staying alive. Here's the pitch from Solomon. Ball high and outside. Full count now. 2 outs in the inning to Nino. As it was an 0-2 count, Nino battled back, makes it a full count. We'll see if he can get on base here. Solomon looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Swung on, grounded out of play. We'll do it again. 2 outs in the inning. Top of the second inning, Fuchs Mizrahi up on Valley Torah 2-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on, grounded to the left side, and fouled. Nino looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Sorry, Solomon looks in for the sign, and it is ball low outside. And Mizrahi has a base runner for the first time in this inning. We'll see what Nino tries to do, as I talked about before. This catcher has already made a few errors, so I'm sure he'll look to steal. On deck is Berger. Cooper up to bat. On deck is Berger. So, Solomon looks in for the sign. Runner goes, swung and fouled back. Runner will have to go back to first base, as it is a 0-1 count for Cooper. This is Fuchs Mizrahi's second preliminary game, as they lost yesterday to Hafter 13-3. And Valley Torah same. This is their second and final preliminary game. It's a big game. This could decide who gets into the bracket games. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 is called. Sorry. 0-2 count for Solomon. Sorry. Yeah, Solomon is the pitcher and Cooper is the batter. Here's the pitch. Ball outside, runner goes, and there's no throw made. And the shortstop is looking, wondering, hey, why wasn't there a throw? So, Nino successfully steals second with no throw. Here's the 1-2 count. 2, Cooper swung on, fouled out of play, and no car was hit. We got our ball boy going to fetch the ball, rocking the Phillies Bryce Harper jersey. Nice jersey. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 call. What a pitch! Wow, that was a nice curve there from Solomon. It didn't have the most movement, but just enough to hit that outside corner. And that is his 7th strikeout of the game. No harm done. And we go to the bottom of the second. Mizrahi up 2-1 on Valley Torah. Batting up next for Valley Torah is Goldstein, Apple, and Adler. As we take a moment to thank everybody who made this stream possible. Thank you to Joel Greff for all the tech work that he did. Thank you to Shari Herzagi for all the resources. Thank you. Tune in over at Berman vs. TABC. It is a 2-0 ball game. I don't know who's winning. I think Berman's winning. I'm not sure. You can go check out that game and see. Berman beat CTA last night 16-0. So they're looking very good. If they're up 2-0, TABC is a very good team. They've always been a very, very good team. They were runners up back in 2015 to Kushner. They actually eliminated this Mizrahi team as Alex Malik. Great pitcher, great baseball player, plays for YU along with Max Goldstein from Mizrahi. Pitched a gem in that game against Mizrahi, but they cannot finish off the run. It's a 2-1 ball game, yes. They cannot finish off that run as they lost to Kushner in 2015, runner-up. Now back to this game. Solomon back on. Sorry, gotta give me a moment to get these names right. Sokolov back on the mound. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss from Noble. Sorry, Goldstein, not Noble. 0-1 pitch. Swung on, fouled up, out of play, and does not hit anybody. 0-2 count now for Goldstein. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss in the dirt. Ball gets away from Goldstein as he calmly picks up the ball, throws it to first, and completes the strikeout. Even though Goldstein bobbled that ball a little bit, he had enough time, relaxed, made a nice play to the first baseman, to Gekovich, making that play there. Now up to bat is Apple. Or Apple, I'll call him Apple. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. You know, the Valley Torah team was telling Goldstein that those were 3 balls that were, you know, that he swung at, and shouldn't have struck out there. Should have been a walk there. So Kohelet joins us at the field. Here's the pitch. 0-2 count for Sokolov. Or sorry, for Apple. Sokolov pitch. Sokolov, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit to right field, popped up, and it is, sorry, not to right field, to the right side, and it is foul. It wasn't a pop-up. It was more of like a little bloop, but it didn't have enough, it wasn't high enough for Gakovic to make the play there. Sokolov, 0-2 pitch. Strike 3. What a pitch. Got him with the changeup there. Freezed them there. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Valley Torah and Mizrahi. Mizrahi is up 2-1, and now up to bat is Adler. Here's a pitch from Sokolov. Swing and a miss. That did not look like a very good swing there, as he looked a little off balance. But hey, let's see. He looked like he curved a little bit. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him again with the curve. As we got an 0-2 pitch. 2 outs in the inning. It's pitch from Sokolov. Swung on and grounded out of play. Or grounded foul. Pitch to, lost my paper. 0-2 pitch to, swing and a miss. 3rd strikeout. 4. That was the 3. Was that 3 strikeouts in that inning? Struck out the side. Good pitching there from Sokolov. As Kohelet makes his way to the field. Tune in next game. Tune in next game. Kohelet versus, I don't know who they play. Kohelet is playing, I think, check the schedule. Kohelet is facing off against Ida Crown. Next here, here, coming up next at 12 o'clock. Alright, we're ready to start the top of the 3rd inning. Solomon back on the mounds. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That is top of the order. Is this Rosenblum? Yes, Rosenblum is up to bat now. Led off last inning with a walk. Or sorry, reached with a failed strikeout attempt. Strike 2 was called. Oh, maybe it is Berger. It is Berger. I'm sorry. Berger, first at bat of the game. Sorry. Sorry about that. Pitch to Berger. Swung on. Popped up out of play. Here's the pitch. Swung on, grounded to the 3rd baseman. 3rd baseman throws it on to first for out number 1. What a play by the 1st baseman, stretching out there. That's Goldstein stretching out there. Throw a little wide from the 3rd baseman, Komornik. Komornik playing over at 3rd. I'm mixing up my numbers here. You know, the whole number system for fielding. I got mixed up there. Here's the pitch. Top of the order now. Rosenblum takes ball high. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled. Ooh. Foul out of play. So, hits the backstop. Everybody's okay. Got a 1-1 count now here for Rosenblum. So, Rosenblum tried to check swing, but went his last time up. The ball went behind the catcher, and they were not able to get him out at first. Here's the pitch. Just ball it inside. 2-1 count for Solomon. Sorry, for Rosenblum. Yep. Here's the pitch from Solomon. Ball high and outside. 3-1 count for Rosenblum. One away here. Top of the third. Mizrahi up on Valley Torah 2-1. 3-run count for Rosenblum. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. He'll take his base. Second time reaching today. Rosenblum scored last time. He stole second as they were not able to get him at second. And then I'm pretty sure he scored as he tried to make an attempt to steal third. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike is called. Throw down, and he cannot make the play. Throw would have been a little late anyway. It would have been a very tough play. So we got Rosenblum on second. Blau up to bat now, as we got a 0-1 count for Blau. 0 balls, 1 strike. For those of you who don't know, the pitch, strike, ball. Goes balls, then strike. So 0-1 count for Blau. Swing and a miss. Got him with the curve. We got 0-2 count here for Blau. 1 out in the inning. Let's see. So Rosenblum tried to steal third last time. Ball went over the third baseman's head and he scored. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And he is out for strikeout number 8 for Solomon. So now Solomon, he has technically 7 outs, but now he has 8. I'm not going to go into that again because I explained it before. He has 8 strikeouts, and every single one of his outs have been strikeouts. Get a little shade here. Nice shade here. Runner goes, swung on, grounded past the pitcher. Nice play made by the second baseman. Throw to home is not in time, and Rosenblum will score on a infield single by Sokoloff, whose second hit of the game. Second hit, and Sokoloff advanced to second on the throw attempt. So the ball went to the second baseman, who is Apple. Apple playing at second. Kind of just held the ball. Didn't try to make a play at first. Rosenblum rounded third and scored. Ball thrown back to second base, and he is safe. So it is a 3-1 ball game. Just because the scores table. Sokoloff hit an infield single to second base, or to shortstop. Shortstop did not make the throw to first, and then Rosenblum rounded first. He tried to make a throw at home, but did not get him in time, as strike 1 is called. We got 0-1 count to Steinberg. Sokoloff, second hit of the game, second RBI. Or we count that as an RBI? I don't know. But here's the pitch. Swung on, grounded, right through the gap. When no one was there, into right field. Sokoloff will round third and score with ease. And that is an RBI single for Steinberg. It is a 4-1 ball game, Mizrahi. Top of the third. Mizrahi getting some good hits here. You had the walk to Rosenblum. You had the infield single for Sokoloff. You had a nice hit there, right? Huge gap in between the shortstop and the first baseman. And the third baseman. You're wondering, hey, why wasn't he playing? Especially because Steinberg's a righty batter. And, he's more reluctant to pull and hit to that left side. And no one was there. So, an RBI single for Steinberg. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Runner goes. Throw down to second. It is in time, and he is out. Whoa. He dropped the ball. And then, okay. I'll give you some clarification on what happened. Okay? The throw was in time. He tagged him, but he dropped the ball. And initially, the ump called out. Now, then he realized that the ball was dropped. So then Steinberg kind of walked off the base because he thought he was out. And after he saw that the ball was out, the ump called safe. And then the great heads-up play there by the second baseman, and he tags him out. So we head to the bottom of the third. 4-1 ball game. Mizrahi up on Valley Torah. As a foul ball was hit here in the booth. Almost hit. Almost did not hit. Almost hit our esteemed statman Dan. Dan the statman.
Got hit in the side.
Oh, you did get hit? Oh, Dan got hit, but he's okay. Where'd you get hit? On your back? Are you okay?
Yeah, side. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's a trooper. He's been here for 5 years, so I'm sure there's been a few close calls. You ever been hit before with a foul ball?
That was number 1.
Oh, first, hopefully the only one.
Yes.
Usually say first of many, but no. Hopefully that was the only foul ball that was hit to, only, foul ball hit to Dan. Oh, thank you to, Jonathan Kraut. It's Appel. Okay. Thank you for that. Appel. Thank you for the clarification. Appel plays for, Valley Torah. Plays first base for Valley Torah. Sorry, plays second base for Valley Torah. Sun is starting to shine. So we head to the bottom of the third. 4-1 Mizrahi. Now, there are a lot of implications for this game. Okay? Right now, both of these two teams have lost both their games by a wide margin. The two tiebreakers, here's the first tiebreaker's record, obviously. Second tiebreaker is head-to-head. So, whichever of these two teams wins will get the tiebreaker. So, this is a huge game. Ball, nice hit there from number 5, Komornik. That is a nice rocket. Nice clean hit. As he's a righty batter. He gets on to first with the single. He's a righty batter. Kind of pushed that ball in between the second baseman and in between second baseman and second base. All right, we got 0 outs here. Up to bat now is Matan Kraut. Here's the pitch. Swung on, grounded in play. Picked up by Goldstein. Throws down to second. He is safe over the second baseman's head. Komornik decides not to go to third. That is a failed fielder's choice. Error on the catcher. As throwing error by the catcher, Goldstein. Kraut reaches first. We got 1-2. We got first and second. No outs here. Bottom of the third. 4-1 Mizrahi. Shout out to Jonathan Kraut. I'm assuming it's son, brother. I'm not sure. If you want to clarify, Jonathan. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled out of play. And it does not hit anybody. Okay. Now up to bat, top of the order, Kreitenberg. Now Kreitenberg, Kreitenberg walked last inning. Or last time up, he walked. And they scored. So here's the only run for Valley Torah. Oh, he hit a single. Looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch to Kreitenberg. Strike 1 is called. Strike 2 is called. Sorry, 0-2 count for Kreitenberg. 4-1 Mizrahi. Here's a pitch from Sokoloff. Third inning of work. Looks back at second. Here's the pitch. Ball low and outside. Man, the ump was about to call that a strike and then held back from it. That was, hey, you see both of these pitchers putting a lot of stuff on these pitches. Really confusing the ump here. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled out of play.
Heads up, guys!
Hey, did he catch it? Caught it barehanded. That looks like the coach from Ida Crown. Or not a coach, but a parent.
I got two more.
Nice catch there. No outs. Just catch out of play. You know, it's always fun to see the crowd catching the foul balls, especially barehanded. All right, so now we got a 1-2 count for Kreidenberg. Sokoloff looks back at second. Komornik goes back. Here's the pitch. Ball high. 2-2 count for Kreidenberg. Kreidenberg really battling there. Had an 0-2 count. Now he's run it up 2-2. Let's see what Kreidenberg does here. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Hit in between the first baseman and the okay. All right. Get some clarification there. Hit in between the second baseman and the first baseman. It went into shallow right field, and he will be on with a single. That wasn't not an infield single, but he could have got the force out there. His coaches were emphatically yelling, one, throw it to one. He could have got the force out. It was in very shallow right field. Looks like looks like Kreidenberg's okay. I don't know what went on there, but they are safe. Okay, everybody's safe. It's 3-0 now. I think Berman. Oh, it's Jonathan Kraut's son. Oh, Jonathan Kraut. He's from Cleveland. He attended Mizrahi from 4 to 8. So, obviously, you got to root for his son in this game. But, you know, a Mizrahi alum. Thank you, Jonathan, for that input. All right, now we got Rosler up to bat. Full count. Or sorry, bases loaded, no outs. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled out of play. Fouled back. 0-1 count. 2. Rosler. Let's see. Sokolov in a little bit of trouble here. Let's see if he can get out of it. You know, it's a 4-1 game. If Valley Torah can at least get one run across, that'd be a victory, but they want to get more, obviously. Swung and a miss. Went behind Goldstein, and there is no play made. So we got an 0-1 count here for Rosler. Up on deck is the pitcher Solomon. 0-2 count. Sorry, did I say 0-1? I meant 0-2. Sokoloff looks in for the sun. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ball low in the dirt. No runners go. Komornik over there at third. Seems like a big guy. Doesn't seem like much of a runner. So, you know, not much of a threat to score unless the ball really goes away from the play or from the catcher. We got a 1-2 count here. Looks like something's. We're calling time. We got a mound visit for Mizrahi, and we'll be back soon. What's the score over there? For who? Who's winning? You know, we want to get some interviews here. You know, maybe some players if the coaches allow it. But you know, one thing we want to do for Stream CBI, the Stream CBI channel, is Berman is up. Okay, so I was right. Berman's up 3-0 against the ABC. Is getting some of these players mic'd up. That would be pretty cool. It costs a lot of money, but you know, if we can get some donors, if anybody wants to donate or get some donors, that would definitely be good. Here's the pitch. Ball outside in the dirt. Once again, Komornik is being patient because he knows, hey, I'm on base with no outs. I'm on third base with no outs. If I get tagged out here at home, that just kind of stops a little bit of a threat. So he's going to be very, very cautious about trying to go home. So full count now. Here's the pitch. Ball above. Sorry, that was the 2-2 count. Oh, 2-2 count or full? Was that full? Oh, now we're full. I'm sorry. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Rosler. Here's the pitch. Ball high, and that will be a run scored for Valley Torah. So we have a 4-2 ball game. Komornik comes in and scores. Rosler with the RBI walk. Bases loaded walk. And now up to bat is the pitcher, Solomon. Solomon last time struck out. Sokolov is 2 for 2 on the day against Solomon. So here's the pitch to Solomon. Swung on, fouled out of play. And nobody is hit. Okay, we're good. Thank you to our viewers. Early morning game. Not early, but 10:20. Early in the morning for Valley Torah. So interesting how the CBI committee decided to have such an early game for Valley Torah. They're all the way on the West Coast, and it's a 3-hour difference from here in Columbus. So it's about 10:22 here in Columbus, and it's 7:22. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Foul ball. And we got 0-2 count for Solomon. It's about 7:22 there in California, in LA. So we'll see what happens next year if any Valley Torah or if any other California team comes up to play. He looks in for the sign. 0-2 pitch to. Oh, looks like he got him caught up, and that's a balk. Kraut is Oh, sorry. I thought he called a balk, didn't he? Oh, he didn't call a balk. All right, taking a big lead over there at second. Swung on, grounded. Nice play by the second baseman. He throws him out at first. Nice sliding play, but a run will score. And that is an RBI ground out. RBI ground out for Solomon. Listen, you obviously you want to get a hit, but hey, you did what you're supposed to. You made a difficult play, a nice play there by Nuno, there over at second base, and he did his job. The run scored, so it looks like they're going to intentionally walk Noble to load the bases. Maybe they're going to try to get a double play ball, or maybe just a force out at home, because they know that Okay, so in case of a close play, you got the force out because, it's a 4-3 ball game. This is a big game. It's Mizrahi pulling out all the stops. Hey, we're going to give up a base runner because we want to get this out here. We don't want to give up any more runs. Sokolov, the pitch. Strike one is called on the outside to the lefty batter, Bayever. So Kraut scored that last run. We got Kreidenberg on third, Rosler at second, and we got Noble on first. Ball way outside. 1-1 count to Bayever. .3-0 ball game. Berman up on TABC. Looks back. Here's the pitch. Swung on, grounded to left side, and foul. Bayever playing in right field today. Sokolov looks in for the sign. Looks back at third. Pitch. Swung on, grounded, foul. So now we have a 1-2 count for, is it 0-2 or 1-2? 1-2 count for Bayever. Pitch from Sokolov. Swung on, grounded, right past the pitcher. The shortstop tries to make the play at second. He's safe. He tries to throw to first and did not get in. 2 runs will score as Valley Torah takes the lead. It is a, what did you say, that's an infield single? Infield single, error on the second baseman. No, sorry, shortstop, error on the shortstop. As Kreidenberg and Rosler both score, Noble to third, and Bayever advances to first. Goes to first. Now up to bat, we got Goldstein. So now it is 5-4 Valley Torah. Here's the pitch. Ball low in the dirt, ball goes out of play, and another run will score. And it is 6-4 Valley Torah. Bayever advances to second. Wild pitch there by Sokolov. He needs to calm himself here. got some good bats behind you in the Mizrahi lineup. Try to ease the damage. You only have one runner on second. You got one out. At least you got one out, Yeah, so just, calm down. Take a deep breath. Here's the 0-1 pitch. The 1-0 pitch. Ball high. 2. Goldstein. 6-4. Valley Torah over Fuchs Mizrahi, bottom of the third. Here's the pitch from Sokoloff. Swung on. Popped up in the infield. First baseman calling for it, and he makes the catch. Ball thrown back to first for the double play as Abayever thought it was going to go past the first base, and they pop out to double play. So now we go to the top of the fourth. Valley Torah up 6-4 on Fuchs Mizrahi as TABC has put a run on the board. So now it's 3-1 Berman over there on JCC Field 2. So they scored 5 runs that inning. It was a mix of hits. It was a mix of runs. Sorry, it was a mix of hits, a mix of errors. Yeah. Listen, this is going to be a good one. Want to say hi to some fans? Will you get in trouble from your coach? Ari Smith plays for Mizrahi. He's a camper of mine back in Camp Stone. Ada Olive, shout out to Ada Olive, first session 2012. 2013. Not in the lineup today. Wanted to see if you want to give a couple of shout outs there to his Mizrahi faithful. But no, he's decided not to. Didn't want to get in trouble with this coach. But hey, maybe we'll get one later. Solomon coming on to pitch his 4th inning of work. It's interesting because it's a 6-4 ball game, but I would say there's probably only about 2 or 3 earned runs between the two pitchers today. Just been a few errors here, a few errors there. We head to the top of the third, 4th, 5th, top of the 4th. TABC has just scored 2 more runs, and the 3rd run is going to score 2. So TABC has just taken the lead over against Berman, 4-3, as it looks like a triple.
Meanwhile, on this field, swinging strike for strike 1.
Swinging strike, strike 1 to, looks like, I don't know, swing and a miss, ball in the dirt, 0-2 count to number 5, Gakovic, first baseman. Alright, looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Ball in the dirt. Throw over to first. And he completes the strikeout. So Gakovic strikes out. Catcher Noble making the play to first baseman Goldstein to complete the out. So now we got 1 out, bottom of the first. Sorry, top of the 4th. I'm sorry. Wake up early this morning to get over to the field to set up for this broadcast. Just a little tired. So, alright, here's the pitch from Solomon. 1 out. Swung on, rocked by Goldstein to center field. It looks like it's going to go past the center fielder. Center fielder goes the ball back to the fence. And Goldstein will round second, but not go to second. Or to third, I'm sorry. And he will be in for a double. Nice rip there from Goldstein. What a hit. and they get a pinch runner, a courtesy runner for Goldstein, who's playing behind the mound. So, you know the rule, you're allowed to give him a courtesy runner because you don't have a lot of time in between innings. Maybe in the MLB you have like a few minutes. Here you got a few seconds. So we got one away. Goldstein advances to second. Top of the fourth. 6-4 ball game. Swung and a miss by Wild. Excellent connection. We're sorry for connection errors. We're just, you know, hopefully we'll get better quality or more Wi-Fi next year. Here's his pitch. Popped up and out of play. Nobody is going to be hit. And we got a 1-2 count here for Zach Wild. Josh Wild. Zach Wild, Josh Wild, Zach Wild. I think Josh is his older brother. Solomon looks back at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That is the 9th strikeout of the game. 10th strikeout. 10th or 11th? 10th strikeout for Solomon. Sorry for the delay. Goldstein goes to third, and he is safe. We're sorry for the buffering. Joey Goldstein chiming in. Relative of the Goldstein that plays here for Valley Torah, if you want to clarify. He throws back to third, and he is in a pickle. Thrown home. The catcher tags out the courtesy runner, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Valley Torah gets out of that one, not giving up any runs. It's going to the bottom of the 4th, 6-4 Valley Torah. Great heads-up play there by the pitcher to throw back to third. He was taking a sizable lead there. Looks like number 6. Number 6 for Fuchs Mizrachish. Sorry if we're experience. Edelstein, sorry. Edelstein gets tagged out at home. Sorry, we lost you there for a second. Okay, we're good. Shout out to Valley Torah Hebrew School or High School, Valley Torah High School. I hear them talking over there in the bullpen. Sorry, in the dugout, saying we want the whole school to watch. So, rise and shine, Valley Torah. It's baseball season. As Sokoloff is going for his 4th inning of work. I'll be right back. We're ready to resume play. Pitch from Sokoloff, swing and a miss to Appel. Here's the pitch, fouled up and out of play. Goldstein tried to make the play out there, but it was out of play, so it wouldn't have counted. Let me know in the chat how you guys are doing with the connection. I see it's buffering just a little bit. I'm sorry about that. Hopefully, later in the tournament when we have two Wi-Fi sticks here at the JCC, we'll be able to get the better stream as ball 1 is called. So, ball low in the dirt. We got a 0-1 count. Sorry, 1-2 count to Appel. It's Bottom of the fourth. Ball low in the dirt. 2-2 count. So right now, it is about 10:36. I have to head over to Wolf Park to go call the game Farber versus Frisch. A ball rocked to left field, and a nice catch made by the left fielder Zach Wild, if he's still playing out there in left. So 1 out in the inning. Nice play there. Here's the pitch. Strike one called. As I was saying before, my dad will be taking over at around 11 o'clock. Don't worry, you'll still have commentating just to let you know what's going on. I know you guys can't see the whole field, so you kind of rely on it. Swung on, grounded, picked up by the second baseman, throws it on to first, and that is the second out of the inning. That is Nino to the first baseman, Gekovic. We've seen some nice plays there that's a second nice play there by Nino there out there in second. Here's the pitch to Komornik. Now Komornik, he started off that rally by, what did he hit? A single? He hit a single, right, a sharply hit single to right center field. Started the rally, swing and a miss, ball. It is 0-2 count to it's a 1-1 count to Komornik. Oh, it's 0-2 count to Komornik. Here's the pitch. And it's popped up, blooper, and right in between the second baseman, and he is on for his second hit of the game. We're at bottom four. Valley Torah leading Fuchs Mizrahi 6-4. Thank you for the feedback, Joey Goldstein. Yeah, like I said, next year, this is kind of like, this isn't the first year we're doing streaming. This is the first year we're using this kind of equipment. Like, we have a webcam, external webcam hooked up as Sokolov looks back at first. Komornik goes back. We have a webcam hooked up high up so you guys see the field. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. 2. Kraut. And so, it's the first year we're doing this. I think it's been pretty successful. Unfortunately, I'm sorry for you Valley Torah fans yesterday, as some complications happened. We weren't able to stream at Wolf. Swung on, grounded, into the second baseman, flips it onto the shortstop, and that is the third out of the inning. Nino making another nice play. Great play there, as he flips it onto the shortstop, Rosenblum. So now no harm done. We go to the top of the fifth. Fuchs Mizrahi Valley Torah leading Fuchs Mizrahi 6-4, as Berman has just tied the game. Actually, has just tied the game. It is 4-4. There, TABC versus Berman. TABC beating this. TABC. I think they beat Valley Torah yesterday, 15-5. And now Berman beating CTA 16-0 last night. Like I said, we're sorry about the streams yesterday. It's just we came to set up at the field, and it took way too much time to set up here. We went over to Wolf, and we ran out of time. Also, I get a call from my partner Chad, who's calling the game over there, Berman versus TABC. Berman versus TABC. I get a call from he was going to be calling the game over there, the first game. I think it was TABC versus Valley Torah. And he calls me and goes, "We don't have enough extension cords." So I'm like, okay. So I'll just bring it all back. We'll worry about it tomorrow. So I'm going to head over there at around 11. And go set up, call that game. And so that game will start approximately at 12. Solomon on to pitch his fifth inning. Nino up to bat. Made some very nice defensive plays, just like a natural. A person looks like a baseball player. This is Nino over here. I don't know if you guys saw that nice sliding play he made last inning, 2 innings ago. But just the plays are just so smooth. No errors here today. maybe a little bit of just messed up there with his thoughts. Here's the pitch from Solomon. Swung on, fouled, out of play. He just made a very nice sliding play there to get the runner out at first. I think it was to close the inning. So now he's looking to do some damage here with his bat. What did he do? What has he done these last couple of bats? He walked his first at bat. Strike one is called. Strike two is called. I'm sorry. Strike two is called. It's 6-4 Valley Torah. Sorry, I'll keep updating. Yeah, I'm gonna post in the chat what the score is, and then whenever score changes, I'll update it. Ball low in the dirt. Sorry about that, viewers. Yeah, that's just the way to do it. There was a way to get a scoreboard, but it's very complicated and just with a little time, it's just tough. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. With these basketball tournaments, you set up and you're good for the entire tournament. For us, we're outside. These basketball tournaments, they're inside, they're in a gym, and you could just leave it in the gym. Here, you got to collect everything, got to reset up everything each day. Ball low, and that is the second walk of the day for Nino. As the first batter of the top of the fifth. Oh, sorry. It's, Bensi, why are you not in class? Gosh. Ball fouled. Bunted foul down the first baseline. That is strike number 1. How many balls do we got? No balls. Okay, so runner goes, swing and a miss, ball thrown down, and he is safe. Stolen base, we got a 0-2 count. 1-2 count. 0-2 count as he went around. This batter is Cooper. Nino taking a sizable lead at second. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. 1-2 count to Cooper. It looked like it was going to be a little bit of a hit and run as he tried to force that swing. It was way inside, but here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the dirt, and he tags him out. So we got 2 outs in the inning. 2 outs in the inning or one? Yeah, 2 outs. It's 1 out in the inning. 1 out in the inning as Cooper strikes out. That is the 11th strikeout of the game for Solomon, Ellie Solomon. Up to bat now is number 23. Looks like we got a pinch hitter, Wild. Strike is called. We got a pinch hitter, Wild, in for Berger. I'm not sure what his first name is. It's A. Wild. I'm just going to take a guess and say it's Aaron. Now here's the pitch to Wild. Strike 1. Strike 2. Strike 2 is called. 1-1 pitch. Sorry, 1-2 count now for Wild. Solomon looks back at Nino. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled back. We got the bat boy here from Mizrahi. What's your name? Akiva what?
Keller?
You want to say hi to the fans?
Oh, sure.
Oh, sorry. As a nice hit, rip single into right field, and Nino runs around to score, and the tag is there, and he is out. What a great play by the right fielder to tag out Nino at home. That was a single by Wild, and that is the second out of the inning. Sorry, we have the Bat Boy had to go do his job. I'm sorry about that. I'll wait till in between the innings for the Bat Boy to get a little shout out. Bat Boy from Mizrahi. We'll get him in here as there's a little bit of a cleanup. Say hi.
Hello? What do I say? Hello to all the fans watching this. Sure.
You know how to do it?
Like what?
Say like strike.
Okay, sure. Okay.
Now let's use batting.
Rosenblum steals a base and he's safe and it goes to center field and an error. Stolen base.
I think the throw was a little bit. It wasn't. So that's
Wild.
Wild. Aaron
Aaron.
Wild. Is it Aaron or what's his name?
It starts with an A.
Yeah, I know it starts with an A.
Yeah.
All right. Strike.
Strike one. 2. I'm in fourth. Yeah.
Aaron, you said?
Aaron,
What's your name?
my name Akiva.
Chrysler?
Akiva Teller. There's a pitch and fouled ball back.
You gotta go do your job. You can come back anytime.
I know it's count 2 and 1, I think. Count 1 and 2. Here's a pitch and strike 3 for the inning.
Thank you, Akiva, for that. You know, it's always nice to bring in, the youth, get him knowledgeable, get him some knowledge in baseball. It's always fun for him, fun for the fans. He's working hard out here. He's, getting all the foul balls for all the foul balls, going and collecting them. Yeah, he's good. It's us streaming. What's your name?
David Teller.
David Teller here, son.
My son.
Are you a principal or a manager? Or?
The dean of students at the high school.
Dean of students of the high school. We have what was your first name again? Sorry. David Teller. You want to say hi?
Who's being broadcast?
Whoever's watching. I don't know who's watching. Specifically, we got 15 viewers, so probably some Mizrahi, some Valley Torah.
Yeah, it's definitely great to be here. 4th year in a row here chaperoning the Fuchs Mizrahi baseball team. It's always a fantastic trip, and you guys do an incredible job hosting. So we really just appreciate the time and hope we can actually get a win first in 2 years. So it'll be pretty exciting.
Thank you for that. That was David Teller, the Dean of Students. We take pride in doing this tournament. It's we take pride in doing the tournament, and as the first pitch is fouled out of play, it's just Sarachek is in New York. Okay, New York, big marketplace. Cooper, Memphis, decent sized marketplace. Cooper basketball tournament there. I know they have the girls basketball tournament at Hebrew Academy in Miami. It's a big marketplace. I know Berman has a girls basketball tournament there too. Boston has a basketball tournament. We kind of wanted to put ourselves on the map as there's ball called outside. We kind of want to put our name on. We're going to, establish ourselves. And this tournament, 10 years, crazy. Started with 14, now we're up to 11, and it might even expand next year. As Kreitenberg shows bunt, but holds back as ball 2 is called. Ball 2 count. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Valley Torah, I'll just update that for you guys. As there is a meeting between the third base coach and Kreitenberg. Moshe, I just posted it. If you can see it, if you can't, let me know. Bunt down the line, and that is foul. And that was the third. Wasn't that the third strike? That was the second strike. My apologies. Hello, Jay Marco. I like this chat. It's a lot better. It's a lot easier. If you guys try to text me or call me, it wouldn't be so good because I'm doing the broadcast. But it's nice. This chat. Keep the chat up. Swung on, fouled up, and Goldstein calling for it makes the play. for the first out of the inning, as Kreitenberg pops out to catcher Jack Goldstein. As I'm waiting for my relief so I can head over to Wolf to set up there. Here's the pitch. Grounded to the Sokoloff as he throws him out throws out Rosler. Joel Markovich, nice to have you join us. Thank you so much. We do a lot of.
Walk down to the field to come see us.
Dan says you can come walk to the field to come see us. We have 11 viewers right now, but we usually it ranges from, you know, it'll probably be about 17. When you were talking about 17, it's good. We got some solid viewers, you know. I'm not expecting a lot. Maybe for the championship game we can catch like you know, hopefully a lot more views. Swung on, grounded, and fouled to the right side for Solomon. So we got 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. Valley Torah up 6-4 on Fuchs Mizrahi. Looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Ball in the dirt. Here, looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Swung on, lined right over the second fielder's head, and it'll be a single. Will he look to stretch? No. As the right fielder makes a nice play out there to hold the runner. Went right over Nino's head for a clean rip single. As Solomon reaches first. Jay says he'll try to make it after his meeting.
Thank you, Joel.
Or sorry, Joel, sorry. Just reading just so I get his name right. It's pitch to, thrown back to first. All right, what's the count here?
I'm sorry.
Swung on, grounded to the left side, and the runner will go back. There are 7 innings in this game unless Valley Torah or Mizrahi goes up by more than 10 runs after 5.
That was the first pitch to Noble. So
First pitch to Noble. So we're at Noble batting. We got Solomon on first. We got 0-1 count. Looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. We got 1-1 count as the sun is starting to shine here. Looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Ball out low. Runner goes. No throw is made. And that is a stolen base for Solomon. He got runners in scoring position. If he can get a nice rip out into the outfield, then it'll probably be a RBI and another run for Valley Torah. Sokoloff looks in for the sign. Sorry, we lost you for a second. It'll come back. There we go. We're back. What was that? Ball outside? Oh, it was a balk. No pitch. It was a balk called on It was a balk called on pitcher Sokoloff as Solomon advances to third. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. Akiva. Can you do me a favor? 1 second. Solomon looks in for the pitch. Here's the pitch. Ball high. What's the count? 3-1 count. Can you go get George Goldstein for me? Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Full count now with 2 outs in the inning. Let's see if they can do a little bit of damage. 2 runs. 2 runs in the... Sorry, get a run with 2 outs in the inning. This pitch, swing, and a miss, and that will end the 5th inning. No, George. He's in the crowd over there. Sorry, I gotta head over to Wolf to go set up, so I'm gonna have someone... My dad was supposed to come. I don't know where he is. Maybe he'll be here soon, but for now I gotta start heading over to the field. So we're gonna have, once he gets over here, we'll have a little bit of a relief announcer. Calling in the relief, save my voice. No, I'm just kidding. Tune into Farber versus Frisch. It's a big implication game because Farber needs to win that game in order to have an attempt to make the tournament. Rabbi Drandov is not here, Joel. He'll probably be here later. Huh? They are coming up to bat is 2, 3, 4. So Blau, Sokoloff, and Steinberg coming up to bat. So we go to the top of the 6th. Mizrahi needs some runs here. They're running out of time. But they got the top of the order. 2, 3, 4 coming up. As TABC has just taken the lead. 6-4 over there on field number 2. Bensi, if you see Akiva at school, tell him to score 6-4 Valley Torah. If you're still watching. He's not over there? He's not over there? Is he over here? Is he over there? Do you think you could find him for me? Think you could find him for me? I need someone to call this game. Alright. So we go to the top of the 6th. It's been a very good game. Very clean game. I mean, well, minus errors, but just smooth riding. We've been streaming for about an hour and a half. So we have a 2 hour and 10-minute time limit. I think we started around 9 on the dot, 9:30 on the dot. So we still have quite a bit of time. Strike 1 is called. 2. Solomon pitching his 6th inning of work to Blau, taking advantage of that big strike zone Blau provides. Solomon looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Ball low in the dirt. As TABC just scored their 7th and 8th run of the game. So they're up 8-4 on Berman. Strike 1 is called. Sorry, strike 2 is called on Yedidya Blau. And that is strike 3 called as he goes down on strikes. 1 out. Levi Solomon chiming in the chat. I'm son Ellie. As ground ball by Sokoloff, picked up by the third baseman, thrown to first, the stretch, and the play. He is out. Where is he? Tell him to come over here. So we got 2 outs in the inning as Sokoloff grounds out to the third baseman, number 27. Okay, so we got Jack Goldstein here. You want to take over? I gotta go. So Jack Goldstein's gonna I gotta go over to Wolf to set up this broadcasting there. My dad will be here soon. If you want, you can just tell him. If you want to continue, you can tell him he's gonna be streaming a game later. So.
All right.
Yeah. You're good.
All right.
You had press end stream.
Yeah.
like that. And then there's the program here, OBS. And the stream here too, okay?
Yeah.
Still streaming here, okay?
Yep. Alright, hi, this is George Goldstein, and we are going into the bottom of the 6th inning in the Mayhem Mizrahi Man versus Valley Torah Wolfpack game. It is currently 6-4 Valley Torah over Fuchs Mizrahi. Yeah. Alright, and up to bat for the Valatora Wolfpack is number 22. Oh. Bayever. It's been a while since I've done this. And that's down and low for a ball. Yo. Alex. How do I end the other stream again?
So you see in the top right persistent volume. Are you in OBS?
Yeah, I think I'm still on OBS.
Yeah, so the bottom right corner it says stop streaming.
Yeah. And then
You end the stream on YouTube and then end the stream on No, don't do it now.
yeah, no, I'm just going. And that's a hit, and Bayever is out at first. Now up to bat is number 44, Goldstein. And Goldstein gets a single into center field and is safe at first. Now up to bat is Appel, number 27. And that's going to go down for a strike. There's another strike, and 1, 2, 3, Appella's out. Now coming up to bat for the Valatora Wolfpack is Adler, number 8. Number 8, Adler. out of the inning, and we're going to the top of the 7th inning. Score is currently 6 Torah to 4 Fuchs Mizrahi. It's 6 to 4. Go get that. Up to bat is number 5, Doug Galkovich. His position, he's the third baseman for Mizrahi Mayhem. She's going to get a single, and that's out. Now coming up to bat, catcher and pitcher of Mizrahi Man, number 24, Jack Goldstein. That's going to strike straight down. That's going to be fouled back. That's going to be fouled back into field number 2. The TABC Storm is playing. He's playing someone. He's playing who? Berman. That's going to be high into the left for a ball. That one's inside for a ball. Out in the top of the 7th, 6 to 4 in Torah High School over Fuchs Mizrahi. To bat is not. This guy's new. Now to bat is Menachem, number 6. Edelstein. Taking the place of Zach Wild in the 7th spot. And the pitch. It's going to be a ball. Oh, and that's going to bounce right off the head of the catcher.
Catcher, you okay? The umpire went off his mask already.
Don's going to soar in for a strike. 1, 2, 3. Menachem Edelstein is out. Now coming up to bat is number 41, Daniel Nino, in the 8th spot for the Cleveland Mizrahi Mayhem. The score is currently 6-4. Leading is Valtorra High School, and it is the top of the 7th. Now it's going to be low for a ball, and Jack Goldstein is stealing second. It's a pretty sunny day out here in Columbus, Ohio. Good game for baseball. Oh, that one is going to hit Daniel Nino, and he's going to get a base. Now coming up to bat is number 0, Ari Smith. It is. There's 1 out. Wait, 2 outs, right? 2 outs in the top of the 7th inning. And you got a man on first and a man on second. Alright, Ari Smith, number 0, taking the 9th spot from Noah Cooper. Now it's going to be a strike right down the middle. Ari Smith takes another strike. Oh, and he's gonna hit that. Got a man on first, second, and third. Ari Smith manages to get a single out of a basic bunt. Now there's men on 1, 2, and 3 with 1 out. The top of the 7th with 2 outs in the top of the 7th inning. Fuchs Mizrahi 4, Torah High School 6. Now up to bat is number 23, Aiden Wild. Aiden Wild takes a wild swing, and it does not make contact and comes out as a strike. One, 2, 3. Aiden Wild is it. That's it. You guys only play 8 innings. You guys only play 8 innings. 7. Oh wow. Well, that's game. The Mizrahi men take a loss to Valtorra High School 6-4. Alright, so I end stream here.